right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, everybody. Get in here. We got to get into some things. All right, so looks like DaBaby and Megan Thee Stallion are no longer friends. Looks like she's feeling a little bit betrayed by her music BFF slash music bro. So Tory Lanez just released his music video to Skat featuring DaBaby. All right, and following that, Megan Thee Stallion unfollowed DaBaby on social media. Now, some people will be like, well, they're still probably friends. What does that mean to follow and unfollow? That's nothing. Listen, in this day and age, a follow is everything. If I'm not following you, or if I'm following you and I unfollow you and we were really friends like that, 9 times out of 10, I don't fool with you anymore. The friendship is done. All right. So she unfollowed him. But I kind of feel like she did it because she felt a little molded. You know what I mean? Like molded and corroded. You know how we used to say that as kids. Well, anyway, because I remember when when Tory Lanez was promoting this record, Megan Thee Stallion had basically put out a tweet and said, you know, this was all cap. The record has not been cleared. The record is old. It's not coming out. Now, if you remember, Tory Lanez would always do like some kind of trolly type thing. Like whenever Megan Thee Stallion would release a song, release an album, release anything, he would release the following day. Or he would release that he was releasing something soon. So this all happened when Megan Thee Stallion was releasing her Crybaby video featuring DaBaby. Then Tory Lanez went and said that he was releasing a song, but it was supposed to be released out in March. However, it just got released now in June. Megan Thee Stallion didn't think that the record was coming out. She was very confident that the record was not coming out. But here we are, the record is out and there's a video. But what's interesting is fans are, you know, they seem to be confused because Megan Thee Stallion is still following Nicki Minaj. Now, whether you want to admit it or not, or whether we can't say for fact, or we can't say for 100% certainty, but it's seeming like Nicki Minaj has done nothing but bust shots at Megan Thee Stallion since she has done, since she has kind of aligned herself with Cardi B. So this is all very, 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 very interesting. What I think about the situation is in regards to Tory Lanez and DaBaby first, I understand exactly why she unfollowed DaBaby. I would have unfollowed him too. There's just a certain amount of loyalty that is expected. You know what I mean? And especially since you could tell that she confidently thought that the record was not coming out. She confidently thought that DaBaby was going to have her back. I feel like there was a conversation that was had, and that's where she got the confirmation. So she thought. And then I feel like she was a little blindsided by the fact that this video actually came out. I don't feel like DaBaby actually communicated it with her. I feel like he just kind of did what he wanted to do, and he picked a side, and he was with Tory Lanez. And if I'm Megan Thee Stallion, I don't want to be associated with you because you know what we're going through. You know that this man allegedly shot me. And so how is it that you are rocking with this man? I mean, let's be honest here. DaBaby doesn't need a Tory Lanez feature. But Tory Lanez needs a DaBaby feature. I mean, DaBaby's a much bigger artist than Tory Lanez, if you ask me. So I don't feel like this was a record that needed to happen. I don't feel like this was a collab that needed to happen. So it was almost like, DaBaby, you really didn't need this money. You really didn't need this look right now, especially since, you know, you're really, really cool with Megan Thee Stallion, or so we thought. And so she thought. So for me, I just feel like this just wasn't the best move for DaBaby if he really was her friend, because you didn't need it. This is not going to be a #1 hit. This is not, this is not going to be like a top 10 record. Not that I don't feel like it. This is not going to be some mega, record that it was worth sacrificing a friendship for. But on the flip side, I think it's very, very interesting that a lot of the industry has taken a liking to Tory Lanez still. Like, people have not, industry-wise, a lot of people have not canceled Tory Lanez. He's still been able to hang out with a lot of celebrities, a lot of the men and women Honestly, they still stand with Tory Lanez silently. And I say stand with Tory Lanez, meaning that you still see him photographing with people. You still see him collabing with people. You still see him out at parties and people supporting him. So it seems like there must be something that he's telling these people about the case and the situation that we don't yet know. And that I guess it's making people feel like it's changing the perception of him. And I feel like a lot of people are secretly not really trusting and fooling with Megan Thee Stallion. It's like a 50-50 toss up, which is so bizarre to me because I mean, it's like if you shot the girl, you shot the girl. And if you didn't, you didn't. So I think, I don't know, that this is so tricky because I just don't understand how she could be so adamant about him shooting her. And he's basically like, I didn't do that. And I just feel like it's very clear. Either you did or you didn't. Like, how do you, there's no way to kind of fake that. Or there's not a lot of gray area there with that. So it's either, it's really black or white. Did you shoot me or did you not? You know? So I think that that's very interesting that, you know, the baby now has slightly aligned himself with Tory Lanez and risked a friendship and a relationship with Megan Thee Stallion. And now she has kind of unfollowed him. So what does that say? Does the baby know something that we don't know in regards to the shooting? Does he feel like Megan Thee Stallion is lying? Has Tory Lanez proven to, you know, the court of industry public opinion or people that he's innocent? And just the general public, we haven't got that news yet because we still don't know what's going on with the case. It's very, very interesting. The other piece is, I think that it's interesting that Megan Thee Stallion is still following Nicki Minaj. But I think that that's all strategy. I think that it would be too much of a big fuss for her not to, not follow Nicki Minaj. That would confirm too much. And then it would make it look like Megan Thee Stallion is pressed. See, here's the thing. Megan Thee Stallion following Nicki Minaj looks like, I don't have a beef. I don't have any problem. She doesn't need those type of issues. She doesn't need those problems. You know what I mean? She's already got a big scandal over her head with Tory Lanez. She definitely does not need a problem, seemingly a confirmed problem with Nicki Minaj, in my opinion. You know, Nicki Minaj can bust shots all day long, and unfollow all day long. Nicki looks pressed. Megan Thee Stallion just looks like she ain't talking to me. She ain't say my name, so I don't have a problem. Now we all know, you know when somebody is talking about you. Let's just be honest. We all know when somebody is throwing shade at us, whether they say our name or not. However, you can choose to respond or not. And I feel like Megan Thee Stallion is choosing, like, I don't see it. It's not bothering me. She may have Nicki Minaj on mute. You know what I mean? That's what I do. Like, if I don't want to really unfollow you because it'll become too much of a fuss and it'll be too noticeable and it'll just be too much drama going on, I'll keep following you, but I'll just mute all your posts. So then I won't see you. So, but then I'll still be following you, but I just won't see anything that you posted. So then I don't have, it's not this big fallout. It's not this big dramatic, you know, everyone's talking about it. You know what I mean? So I think that that's very much so the energy that Megan Thee Stallion is on. I don't need a public fallout with Nicki Minaj. I don't need it to look like I'm beefing with her. I got enough going on with Tory Lanez, and it's still 50-50 up in the air, whether people believe her or not. But at the same time, Megan Thee Stallion her star is getting brighter, and brighter and bigger. And so she definitely doesn't need to look like she's beefing with another female rapper, especially one like Nicki Minaj because of Cardi B or something like that, because that's what will be the conversation. So I think that's why she's still following Nicki Minaj, if you ask me. But again, I think it's very interesting that the baby has aligned himself with Tory Lanez and risked his friendship with Megan Thee Stallion. That says a lot. That says that Tory Lanez has told him something, or the baby just really was like, you know what, listen, I have nothing to do with this. This is business. And I get it, but I just feel like Tory Lanez is not, I mean, it would be different if the issue was with, like, I don't know, a Drake. I mean, Megan, you just got to understand, like, I know that you and Drake got your thing going on, but this is business. Drake is like a huge star, so I'm going to have to do it. Tory Lanez, you didn't need it. So I feel like, the baby almost was doing Tory Lanez a favor, because you don't need the baby doesn't need to be on a record with Tory Lanez. It's not going to do anything for the baby to do so. So I think that it's interesting that he was willing to sacrifice his friendship for that. And yeah, so those are my thoughts. I would like to know what you guys think in regards to this Megan Thee Stallion unfollowing DaBaby and DaBaby and Tory Lanez linking up, and Megan Thee Stallion continuing to follow Nicki Minaj. Do you feel like DaBaby betrayed Megan Thee Stallion? Because I feel like he betrayed her. My friend, my close friend, I don't care if we're colleagues or not, whatever, if it's business, like there's certain levels to this. And you don't go link up with an op that I'm in litigation with for shooting me. Like, this is beyond somebody just talking crap. This is beyond, you slept with my man. No, you shot me. Allegedly. How are you linking up with a nigga who shot me? Huh? Unless the nigga didn't shoot you. And you lying. So we don't know. But that's the tea right there. So child, I guess we're gonna have to wait it out. We're going to have to get the tea, but I want to know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure you like the video, share the video with a couple of your girlfriends, and I'll see you niggas soon. Peace out.